Art history in ancient Rome. The fledgling republic. Foundations and influences. 509–27 BC. The art of the early Roman Republic was less a revolutionary aesthetic and more a clever assimilation of existing styles. Their Etruscan and Greek neighbors served as profound influences, shaping the nascent Roman artistic identity. The austere power of Etruscan sculpture, the grave dignity evident in their sarcophagi and bronze figures. The Apollo of Veii, with its archaic smile and dynamic pose, is a perfect example. Etruscan influence is palpable in the early Roman temples. While borrowing the Greek post and lintel structure, the Romans, following Etruscan tradition, positioned their temples on high podiums, accessible via a single grand staircase. Terracotta revetments adorned their structures, a practical embellishment that also provided vibrant decoration. Greek art, particularly the Hellenistic style, soon exerted an even greater sway. The Romans, through conquest and trade, became familiar with the sophisticated sculptures, vibrant frescoes, and refined pottery of the Greek world. The Roman elite developed a fervent passion for Greek art, often commissioning copies of famous masterpieces or outright plundering them from conquered cities. This blatant acquisitiveness, while morally questionable, fueled the growth of Roman workshops dedicated to reproducing Greek art for domestic consumption. The Temple of Fortuna Virilis, also known as the Temple of Portunus, in Rome, is a prime example of this blend. While utilizing Ionic columns and a Greek-inspired frieze, the high podium and the single front staircase revealed its distinctly Roman adaptation. Portraiture also began to emerge during this period. However, rather than idealizing their subjects in the Greek manner, Roman portrait sculptures were characterized by a stark realism, often depicting unflatteringly the lines and wrinkles of aging senators. This phoristic style, as it is often called, reflected a deep-seated Roman respect for age, experience, and civic duty. Those stern, weathered faces, carved in marble, staring back at him across the centuries, are a testament to the republican values of gravitas and pietas. The rise of the empire, propaganda and grandeur, 27 BC, 180 AD. With the advent of the empire under Augustus, Roman art underwent a significant transformation. No longer simply imitations, Roman artists began to forge a distinct imperial style, utilizing art as a potent tool for propaganda and the glorification of the emperor. The Augustus of Prima Porta, a marble statue depicting the emperor in military garb, stood as a prime example. The Augustus of Prima Porta is a masterpiece of subtle propaganda. While drawing upon the classical ideal of the Greek athlete, the statue incorporates distinctly Roman elements. The breastplate, adorned with allegorical figures, depicts Augustus receiving back the Roman standards from the Parthians, a diplomatic victory that cemented his image as a restorer of Roman glory. The bare feet further allude to his divine status, connecting him to legendary heroes and gods. We can analyze also the architectural ambitions of the emperors. The emperors, particularly those of the Flavian dynasty, embarked on ambitious building projects, transforming Rome into a city of unprecedented grandeur. The Colosseum, originally known as the Flavian Amphitheater, stands as a testament to Roman engineering prowess and the spectacle of gladiatorial combat. Its innovative use of concrete and arches allowed for the construction of a massive structure capable of holding tens of thousands of spectators. The Colosseum is a complex system of vaults and corridors, the sophisticated drainage system, and the elaborate network of cages and pulleys used to stage the gladiatorial games. The Era Pacis Augustae, or Altar of Augustan Peace, provides further insight into the imperial ideology. Adorned with intricately carved reliefs, the altar celebrates the peace and prosperity brought about by Augustus's reign. The reliefs depict processions of imperial family members, senators, and priests, showcasing the unity and stability of the Roman state. The allegorical figures of Tellus, Mother Earth, and Pax, peace, reinforce the message of abundance and harmony. We can also observe the increasing popularity of realistic portraiture during this period. While still showcasing Roman realism, imperial portraiture also incorporated elements of idealization, subtly enhancing the emperor's features to project an image of strength, wisdom, and authority. The High Empire and beyond. Innovation and decline. 180 476 AD. The artistic innovations of the High Empire, particularly under emperors like Hadrian and Trajan, are remarkable. Roman art reached its zenith during this period, showcasing a skillful blend of realism, idealism, and technical virtuosity. The Trajan's Column was a colossal monument erected to commemorate Trajan's victories in Dacia, modern-day Romania. Trajan's Column is a stunning example of narrative relief sculpture. A continuous spiral frieze, over 125 feet long, winds its way up the column, depicting the campaigns against the Dacians in meticulous detail. The frieze provides a valuable historical record of Roman military tactics, engineering feats, and the daily lives of soldiers. The sheer scale and complexity of the project are breathtaking, a testament to Roman organizational skills and artistic talent. Hadrian's villa at Tivoli exemplifies the emperor's eclectic tastes and his fascination with Greek culture. The sprawling complex included libraries, baths, theaters, and gardens, all designed to evoke the grandeur of the ancient world. The Canopus, a long, reflecting pool flanked by colonnades and statues, is particularly striking, recalling the famous canal in Alexandria. The villa reflects Hadrian's desire to create his own private paradise, a microcosm of the Roman Empire and its vast reach. As the empire began to decline, so too did its art. While technical skill remained impressive, a certain vitality seemed to wane. The later Roman Empire witnessed a shift towards more stylized and symbolic representations. The focus shifted from naturalistic depiction to conveying ideological messages. Portraiture became more rigid and formalized, with less emphasis on individual likeness. Architecture, while still impressive in scale, often lacked the innovative spirit of earlier periods. The Arch of Constantine, erected to commemorate Constantine's victory over Maxentius, is a prime example. The Arch of Constantine, while a grand architectural achievement, incorporates spolia, reused architectural elements, from earlier monuments. This indicates a possible decline in artistic production and a reliance on past achievements. The sculpted reliefs, while skillfully executed, lack the dynamism and narrative complexity of those found on Trajan's Column. The legalization of Christianity under Constantine paved the way for the development of a new artistic tradition. Early Christian art drew heavily on Roman forms and techniques, adapting them to express Christian themes and beliefs. The catacombs, with their simple frescoes and symbolic imagery, provide valuable insights into the early Christian faith.